Morning, Sally.
Oh, hi, Thomas.
Looks like we're a little casual today.
Yeah, you know what I've decided to do is I'm buying for next season. So, I don't know. I've got some really cheap, like these are $2.50. I don't know what it says on the side. Look at this. Never heard of it.
I think that says RSVP, but not a doctor over here, just a dude who sells stuff on eBay.
Oh, let me see, maybe it does say RSVP. So what I have, yeah, I'm going to take a picture of it. Yeah, it does say RSVP.
Damn, I'm good.
$2.50. So what I assume, I'm looking for stuff that's really light that I don't have to work very hard at. And here's it. There's a big M on it too. I don't know what that is. Anyway.
Yeah, that weird M, yeah.
Yeah. So what
You're
look at, I almost looked down the back of your pants. Was that a plumber's crack? I almost saw plumber's crack.
No, I don't have a butt.
Oh, okay. So I've decided that the things that I'm picking up some women's swimsuits in larger sizes, because I think we all got fat during, you like my hair? It's just how it comes out of the shower before I
Oh,
straighten it.
I'm definitely gaining the wrong direction.
So I'm picking up these when I get them cheap. These were $2.50. And I'll just show you some of them. Look at this. Like I found last year I could sell men's swimsuits that had stupid stuff on them. Didn't even mean the brand.
Nope. As long as it looks stupid, it's kind of worth picking up.
And this, big golf shirts, like this is a huge, this is something like it's in here. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren, really good shape. And I got it for cheap. It was $3.
Yeah, it's hard to do bad with the big polo stuff.
So these pair of shorts, then I'll look at brand. I'm trying to get, these are Nike again. So, I live in the world of Nike.
Heard about that.
Oh, and
you are what?
Here's that same brand in another pair that says RSVP or something on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm picking up jeans. I think that they're gonna, like, here's some Nautica jeans, but if I'm picking them up for $3.50.
I wouldn't pick up Nautica jeans personally.
I
don't pick up Nautica unless it's a really crazy like pattern or it's big print. It just, like, in the world of ranking of the major three brands that were popular 5, 6, 7 years ago, Polo is still strong, Tommy Hilfiger is weak, and Nautica is done.
Yeah, I kind of found that. These are Lee's. Again, I got them so cheap. They have a little bit of bling on the back and they're straight legs. Figure you can't go wrong with that. So this
I don't know. Unless they're vintage, I'm passing on Lee every day. I was at the bins a while back, maybe 3 weeks ago or something. I don't know how many Lees I passed on. And that means everybody else passed on as well.
I think that reason I carry some, I'm not carrying the Gap jeans, $12.95. I looked them up. And if I can get $20 for them, I'm paying $3. I keep them as filler to put in my other stuff. This is Celebrity Pink jeans.
Yep. Nope. You were doing so good for a minute there, Sally, getting that ASP up, making me so proud.
I'm just worried about
picking up Celebrity. Okay. My thing is it'll come. Thrift stores, probably places where you're normally shopping, are putting out all the winter gear right now because it's wintertime. People respond pretty slowly to things. So people, even though it's November, people are still buying coats. People are still buying sweaters. Their closet isn't full. So I'm still hitting coats. I'm still hitting jackets.
You're still
hitting sweaters. I'm still buying them because
I am.
But then again, if I was at the bins and I saw a good deal on a coat, sweater, any of those things, and it was middle of summer, I'd still pick it up because a good item is a good item regardless of the time of year. It's just that good items, some good items sell at different times a year. If you're looking at something that is more, I don't know, like the only clothing I think that's kind of, what would you say? What is the word? That sells year round is, and not even perfectly year round, are men's jeans. Men's polos are decent because people still wear them to school, and probably t-shirts. But I think it still goes
Nike
up in
Golf.
the summer.
Again,
Like
a big Nike Golf. These are
pants, or what are those?
all, they're Nike Golf shirt.
Okay.
And here I couldn't help myself. My wool hat.
Perfect. Probably the best pickup you got.
Nah, not really. Okay, more shorts. I'm just trying to get my bread and butter stuff. These are Nike. No, they're not Nike. Sally Bed. It says beach short. Why not? But if it's a crazy enough pattern and it looks well made, I'm not too worried about it.
Yep. Vintage, cool pattern. Always does well.
$2.50. We're gonna get to some others.
Ooh.
Oh,
Look at these old Levi's that are red. Kind of cool.
what's funny that you're picking up that I'm picking up.
Oh, I'm not. These are exceptions.
Yeah, but look at this. I'm picking up the same thing. What brand is yours?
Old Levi's from probably the 80s.
Okay, these are called Split, SPLIT. Wow.
Not a clue.
I don't either.
Split or is it the 591?
Oh, okay. I can't read this. It says Burnside.
Burnside. Okay.
And a lot of these aren't swimming suits, they're board shorts.
Okay.
Here's a pair of Tommy Hilfigers.
Those are pretty good. Those are nice ones. Yeah, that's a nice piece right there.
$3.50. And so our subject is how aggressively, Maui. This says Maui and Sons.
Yep. I think that's a like PacSun brand. It's not terrible. It's not amazing.
Oh, and on the side it says, yeah, Maui and Sons. Another $3.50 batch. Oh, I know we're not shoe people necessarily, but I thought these were so neat. I looked them up. I paid $6 for them.
Whoa, Sally, going broke.
And they're Kenneth Coles, but they're called Gentle Soul, SOUL. And they're going to sell for about 25, I think. So again, if
I take it you look those up.
Yeah, I did. Look at Thomas. I'm looking up everything except this one. I have no idea what it means.
That if it's a cause hat, does it say cause inside? KAWS?
No,
No.
I had something on the side.
Okay, that looks like a really like art or super streetwear hat. What else does it say inside?
It say 100% cotton made in China.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it? Darn.
Yeah, and it just, but I got that because it kind of looked like that skeleton guy stuff.
Who's skeleton guy? What does that mean?
No, he does around Halloween, Skeletor or something like that. I'm picking up.
Okay.
Geez, I got a lot of stuff down there I haven't looked at. Oh yeah, I got some good stuff. M Jeans by Maurice's. Sounds horrible, but this particular brand, I looked it up, is doing okay. And again, it was a couple bucks.
M Jeans by Maurice's. I'll have to look that up because that's the kind of thing that I would pass on every day of the week. But That's where you can really differentiate yourself going to the bins. Because
Nike,
some models will sell for 30 bucks.
Nikes again.
Not bad.
Oh, this is a kind of a nice sweater, Thomas. It's always a reason I bought it, called Leo and Nicole. It's an
Okay.
XL women's, and it is made out of Angora.
Good.
Yes, that's okay. Oh, I want to show you this. It says Forester outerwear, Foresters. But look at the cool thing. All right. Then you turn it inside out, and it is a Buchas plaid.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's all
Is
where
it
the-
Forester or Forecaster?
Foresters, Forester apostrophe
Okay.
S.
So
But
a vintage golf windbreaker.
Oh, is it? But it's really well made.
You should get at least 15 bucks for it.
These are, I think they must be ski pants. Look at, they have an extra thing on the leg that comes down.
Yep. They're snowboard ski pants.
Oh, snowboard ski pants. And they're Columbia sportswear. I kind of sneer at Columbia because I get so many of them, but I actually kind of sell the coats.
I pick up Columbia. I pick up Columbia every time. It's one of those outdoor brands that sells really consistently. It's just like Eddie Bauer. I pick that up almost every time.
I have
It's
so much here.
It's hard to do bad with those outdoor brands. Those are really, really, I don't know,
And
trendy.
$2. It's a Cabela's jacket.
Yep, that's a fine one. Can't go wrong there.
Right. Well, I might as well show you the coat that I got. This is one of those heavy things. It's an LL Bean.
Yep.
It has fleece in. What's the difference between fleece and Sherpa?
Sherpa is like a lamb's wool shearling lining.
Okay, yeah.
And fleece is just like a polyester lining usually. That's how people usually define it.
So would shearling be the same as Sherpa if it looks like a, it's the kind of stuff we use under our picture taking stuff that buys it kind of is grabby. This is
LL Bean. Is it blanket lined?
It's more like canvas. This is a heavy son of a bitch. It has corduroy detail on everything.
Yep. Okay, so I can't see the inside, but I'm guessing the inside is blanket lined. So the keyword you would use with that is, again, blanket lined. So that would be a LL Bean barn work short coat, blanket lined. That's definitely the best pickup you've shown so far. That'll go for 50 bucks probably.
Oh, really? Boy,
yeah, definitely.
Old ratty looking Carhartt coat the other day for nothing.
Yep, probably messed that one up. Did it have the blanket lining too?
Yeah.
Like the inside was like kind of a wool blend, probably wool nylon blend thing that was like red
4 pounds.
It's a big old coat right there.
Look at these. I picked them up because they're Lee Extreme Motion pants. These son of guns are 50-inch waist.
Yeah, see, that's something that will never sell. That is a never pick up kind of item. Even though it seems really good because it's a, big size and they tell you big sizes are good. Never ever pick up jeans that big, especially if they're Lee's, because that's not a high dollar brand. That is like, probably less than Kohl's, Lee In Motion. It's like their flex kind of work comfort brand, work comfort line. I don't know. That's about as
No.
bad of a pickup as you can do.
I just sold 45-inch waist pants to one guy.
5? Man, you're a
5 of
dealer.
them. Same, but then look at these fun shirts. I went to an estate sale. It's one they didn't say was an estate sale, but her dad died.
Yep.
He was a hunter and a fisherman. This happens to be Woolrich. But look at these neat shirts. This one happens to have fish all over it.
Yep, that I've sold that shirt before. That's a good one.
This one has hunting dogs all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all good sizes. They're all extra large. This one has bears.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, there are bears all over it.
I like the bears.
This one has pheasants all over it.
This guy's got good taste.
And look at this one has buffalo and antelope all over it.
That's like a murderer's row of good Woolrich shirts. They're all new, right? They all have the cursive Woolrich logo that's not
I'm
knit in.
How do I? Oh, I'm starting a reference book. I got a big fat 3-ring binder that's a really good one. And I'm putting some resource material I found on brands, Levi brands, how to read them in the different ages. The tech refers to a YouTube, no, it's not YouTube. It's to an article on Western shirts, and it's a life changer.
Someone in the group posted a really, really helpful compilation of vintage tags and when they were made, so that you can date basically any item based on the union tags that are on the garment.
Well, that's what I'm going to put next to. By the way, all these shirts are this is a 2XL on that. Anyway, I'm also picked up, and I'll show you several of them. Look at these old Roper cowboy shirts.
Oh, those are nice. Roper's not, it's not Wrangler. It's not one of the top Western brands, but those are nice. Those will still sell well. Those are nice ones. I take you got those at the same place?
Yeah. I like these where we don't really have a look at this one. It's called Frontier Series.
This is called Thomas and Sally Hang Out and Get Work Done.
Oh, I think that's good. Look at, I don't know what you call that. This is a cape, then it comes over and it buttons down. And it goes all the way around and buttons down.
Yep, cape.
Oh, is that what it is, cape? And again,
that's a nice one too. Nice one on that.
Frontier Series, whatever that is. And this guy was really large. You all can come down here and think I've lost my mind.
This guy had
Yeah,
great taste.
I don't know if I showed you this or not. Ladam.
Whoa. What's it made of?
Well, and it's Australia. And
Yeah.
it's got covered buttons.
That is fresh.
It says made in Australia, and that's all. But it's got to be a wool blend. And what I'm never sure is, can I just put wool blend down, or is there a way to test it?
I put wool. I put it in.
Wool blend, isn't that neat? It's all, and it's like it's got it's 3D.
It's really, that's a really awesome sweater. What is the brand?
It is called, let me see, Ladam,
Got it.
Australia. Ladam. Gee, we haven't talked. I kind of like these. We got to do these once in a while. Sally and Thomas just work.
That looks like a $50 sweater. That is so cool. That should be worth 3 times that amount, but that is really, really cool.
Have you ever heard of a brand called Drill, Drill?
No,
Well, this is Drill Clothing Company. But it has these,
cool.
yeah, it's really kind of neat buttons on it.
Looks like a Western shirt.
Yeah, and it has epaulets on the top.
Okay.
This one
I don't
is,
get a lot of Western shirts up here.
yeah, we get them here. This is Izod, which isn't really that great of a brand,
No, it's fine. It's,
but it's
you know,
capable. It's very heavy. And it's made out of secret material called,
acrylic.
it's 100% cotton.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd probably list that for about $19 or something like that.
Yep, sounds about right.
And let's see. Oh, see that brand?
Fashionable? Yeah.
Has a big logo with with some paddles on it.
Yep. Yep, fashionable.
Is it an okay brand?
It's fine. It's like, you know, it's kind of just like any of the,
Designed in France, made in Australia.
yep, yeah. We're fancy, but not really that fancy.
Moved to Babylonia, King Tut. And Big Mac. I'm running into a lot of Big Mac.
It's a men's workwear brand. It's fine. It's like I'm guessing it was sold at Kmart. But it's fine.
Funny, if I put Big Mac, if I put Workman's in something that has grease on it, it sells.
Yep.
I've got Lucky Brand jeans. I just pick them up if I can get them for a few bucks.
Yep, that's exactly how it works.
Because they're not that great.
Those are kind of model dependent. The, what is it, 112112 or whatever they are, those do okay.
Here,
Classic straights.
this is interesting. I don't know how to, it has knit sleeves.
Okay.
This is leather. It's called Outdoor Exchange.
Okay.
And it's genuine leather and acrylic made in Korea. It's zipped. It's lined. What do you call it? Just say a leather coat with, oh, but the back is knit also. So what would you call it where they have the front lapel portion, or the front portion is heavy suede, but the rest of it is knit?
There's no real word for it. I think I would just kind of put it in a title.
What a suede thing.
Put it in the description.
Look at this. This is like something a pimp would wear.
Oh, man.
Mojito. It's called Cuba Vera.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
Sally, you say you're looking all this stuff up.
I
I'm
am.
calling shenanigans.
No, I really do look it up. I just can't remember what it said. Well, let's try it. I looked up Cuba Vera for some reason. The only ones I don't is if I find a Western shirt that has pearl buttons on it and it's cheap.
There's some like auto buys at a low enough price, kind of anything polo, low enough price is a pickup.
Okay, listen to, they've got my new oh, there it is. Okay, so I looked up Cuba Vera. Let's do it again. Because I'm looking up every single thing, which helps.
Yep, it's the only way to learn.
eBay. Oh, I just sold another jacket.
My man.
Cuba Vera shirt.
What's the coat? Good?
What do you mean? What's the what?
Sorry, jacket. That you
What's the
sold.
what? Oh, a Guess jacket, women's medium green military style, heavy lined hooded vest, insulated. And I sold it for $30 plus shipping.
Nice.
But here's what else I sold this just, and I already shipped a lot this weekend. Vintage Woolrich jacket, women's medium quilted, full zip, lined pockets, taupe brown, and I sold it for $28 plus shipping. And I'm really getting enough shipping to cover me on it.
Good. Yeah, you live in terrible shipping country.
Yeah, I know I do. This is a Liz and Me denim embellished denim shirt, women's 3X bling. And I sold it for 25. And this is only since like last night.
Nice.
686 insulated snow jacket, men's size large, camo thermal rated black sleeveless hoodie, sold it for 35 plus shipping.
Nice. That's nice.
This is a local thing. I don't know if anybody else would buy it, but it is an Oregon State OSU pullover, heavy men's, fits like 2XL to 3XL, black big logo, Oregon State, sold it for 18 plus shipping. And oh, I know you'll remember this one because this is one you helped me by telling me to throw it in the dryer with a bunch of tennis balls.
All right.
VCBG Max.
Yep. Max Azria. Yep.
White women, sold it for 50 plus shipping.
50. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here's a Nautica. This is a
Okay.
Nautica jacket. Nautica winter cold weather parka jacket coat men's 3XL and green zip line hooder, sold it for 55.
Nautica. Darn.
It was a big, so that's what I sold just yesterday.
Nice work, Sally. You are killing it.
Yeah, I'm doing better. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop picking up this crap you're showing today.
Well, I don't think I would have enough inventory to list 10 a day right now of things I can get over 50 until, and I'm just really worried about, winter coming in.
It's better to list just good stuff than to fill your store with garbage.
Well, our pants
Just-
garbage, if I can make 15 off of it,
No, it's not garbage at all.
well, see, that's what I'm doing. I'm buying $2 and $3 jeans that I look up and will sell for 15 to 22.
Yeah, but if you're selling them for 15 to 22, if you're selling them for 15 after fees, you're making about $7 or $8. Right?
Suckers. Oh, I got something to show you. We just have it out. God damn it. Oh, I forgot where.
Sally and Thomas hang out. There you go.
Exactly. I'll show you the kind of thing that I'm just selling every single day. I'm sure I haven't shown you this. Ouch. I've got so much shit on the floor. I've probably got a cat under there I don't see. Like that?
That looks really nice.
It is a Calvin Klein. It's a large. It feels really rough. And it is 100% cotton. And so when it has a detail around the collar and stripes, like, is there anything special you call it or just a?
So if it has detail, so if it's a t-shirt, not a sweater, there's no word for that for like a ringer t-shirt has a ring around the collar
Okay, so there
and
is
then rings around the sleeves, but that's not, yeah, that's a sweater. So no.
Nice. This is the kind of
Just
thing. Columbia. Here's a Columbia. Lots of these heavy shirts.
Yep, that's a perfect pickup. That's a all day pickup.
Well,
There's not a moment where that's not a good one to pick up.
The right size. And there's a brand called Weatherproof.
Yep, nothing exceptional.
Nothing exceptional. But if it's big and I sell it a lot,
If it, hey, if it sells for you, it sells for you, and then you pick it up and it sells for you. So
I think
I
it's
can't
a
fault
rain,
you for getting sales.
it's a raincoat. And this is a flannel. It's a Cabela's, which, you know, but it has an embroidered pheasant and it's a really heavy flannel. You know, some flannel.
It's really
isn't-
good.
This is a really
Heavy,
heavy.
put heavy flannel in the title, embroidered, good to go. That'll sell. A
So,
heavy flannel shirt is almost always a pickup, and in this weather right now, definitely will sell. Probably sell really quick, actually.
so I've been thinking, how do you make flannel? If I took a pair of jeans that were crappy jeans, if I took a steel brush and brushed it, would I make flannel out of it, or is flannel flannel?
This is a good question. Don't have a good answer for you.
I think I'm gonna
Not
try
a
it.
darn clue.
I have a pair of jeans with some paint on it.
That sounds like the kind of thing you will have a really good time with, and I will just not involve myself with.
Just laugh, huh?
No, not laugh, because I'll be really impressed when you get it done. I just am not going to do it because I know I'd fail.
Would you even sell something like this? They have no name brand. They are thrash jeans.
What's the no name brand? Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
No, then no.
That's what I
No.
thought. I think
It-
these were
it's-
kind of, you might.
It's
steal.
hard to sell Levi's that are in that condition, let alone unbranded jeans.
These Luckies, I know Lucky's just they're, I used to think, oh, Lucky brand's gonna go for 30 bucks. No, they don't. Lucky
No,
brand
they don't.
go for around 20 bucks, 20, 22.
Yep.
something. If
Yeah,
you're
it's one of
long,
those brands that costs a fortune and sells for not a fortune.
yeah. So what are you
Which
gonna
there's a
do?
lot of in the world.
What
What'd
are
you
you
say?
doing today? What are you doing today?
So I'm gonna get some clothes up. I'm gonna try to get up 40, 50, minimum 40 pieces of clothing a day. Because now that I have a guy, I just have I have some extra time on my hands. So my real goal here, and I have no problem saying this, is to really grow the clothes side of what I'm doing, because I have all this knowledge. It seems silly not to use it. And there's some bin stores. So
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you write a
start.
book?
What?
You know what? You ought to write a book.
Why?
Well, I can do, I mean, I can edit. You could do a chapter on zippers, a chapter on tags, a chapter on, I mean, there are all kinds of stuff that you know that I think would, I bet, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, as far as travel, here are your choices. Talk to Isabella and say, do you want to go to the Gulf of Mexico, close to New Orleans, and in a beach cabin? It's a beach house, not a beach cabin, beach house.
Mhm.
B, would you like to go to France? Hey, you know, you can get pretty cheap tickets are like $800. Oh, you're cheaper where you are.
Yeah, that's
Go-
true. Yeah.
Fly into CDG. We don't have any expense after we get there except a few Ubers because you don't rent a car.
Dude, the exchange rate's baller right now.
What is?
Exchange rate.
I know that's why. Oh, you know what? In that video I did, I kept referring to pounds. Somebody's gonna say, "Hey, they're euros." Well, yeah, they're euros, but yeah, it's so close. It's like 1.04, so you just figure it's the same.
You want to
We could,
see? Do you want to see a banger of a shirt?
yeah.
And I mean banger.
Okay, why would I think that just looks like a thing you could get at Walmart?
Because, so here's the tag. United Stars of America by J.J. Hook. Made in USA, 100% cotton. So this is the tag, which you can't see. But
Well, is it a single stitch?
yep, single stitch. It's got the whole shebang of a very, very, very valuable Marvel shirt, which is pretty good. I'm okay with it. I'm going to sell it, and we'll see how much money I make on it. Keep you updated.
So back to travel.
Back
We
to
have-
travel.
You know, I'll tell you what would be a really fun one if we wanted to do it. In May, there is the 600-mile garage sale,
Nope, that's not going to be fun.
isn't it? All right, forget that. Or from here, and we could look at, for your choices, talk to Isabella. In the next 2 months, you got to be done by January. You can come to Astoria, we can have fun. We
Mhm.
could go to Paris, where it would be cold, but we could have fun. We could go to Galveston, where it would be warm, close to New Orleans, and we could have fun. And when I say have fun, I'm meaning thrift.
Mhm.
And Isabella and Bill can find someplace warm and drink stuff.
She'd have fun thrifting. She does enjoy doing it.
She does? Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not alone in this pursuit.
Well, what we do if you came here is there are a few little places I have here that I get really good stuff, but then we just hop in the car and go to Portland, and there are 3. And I think I keep telling you, one of the thrift store, one of the bin stores in Portland is, I keep thinking you're vaping. Thank God you're doing it. You're taking pictures. It looked like you're vaping. And I thought, oh, geez, Thomas.
I'm not vaping. Don't vape. Not a vapor.
One of the biggest, that's the other thing, I could bake you brownies. One of the, I think the state or the country biggest thrift stores, biggest bin stores is in the Portland area. And then of course,
Cool.
you have the wineries here, so we'd have lots of wine. Oh, do you know, but it has to be done. She has to take it by the end of January, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well then, I don't know, come here, I pick you up in Portland. Go to Galveston and we rent a car. I go into IAH or Houston, go into Hobby Houston, one or the other.
I mean,
And
some real good time would be we could go to one of these places and then go to Paris. Because if I ask Isabella which of these places she wants to go to, I'm gonna let you guess which one she's gonna pick.
Paris.
Yep, that one. Yep.
Well, we have the apartment there. Bill's dying to go again in January.
I could go. Screw it. I'm down.
Here's my job. I will look up some rates, some times, bounce it off you. And because he has been trying to find any excuse to have me book a trip to Paris in January. And I think we spend a week. Does that sound good? I'd like her to spend 8 or 9 days. Now it's going to be close quarters, but that's all right. We're friends. And besides, you're out in the street a lot.
Yep. Out in the street helps a lot.
Yeah. So are you serious about this, or is this one of your pipe dreams?
No, I'm serious about this.
Okay, I'm going to go up and make Bill's day and be happy. You know what? Yesterday was really, or day before, was really sad for him. A year ago, he lost his dog. It's the only dog who loved Bill more than me and loved Bill more than life. So what I did is I took pictures of the dog, some of his favorites, and dolled with him a little bit and put him in flat frames. And where he sits in his chair and watches TV, I put him right by his thing. So whenever he sits down, he has his dog by him. Anyway, that's
really cute.
That was nice. All right. Well, I think hanging out with Thomas and Sally is a good idea.
And hanging out with Thomas and Sally.
Yep, we'll just call it no agenda. And then
our agenda. I did like how at a time you were like, our agenda today, and I was like, all right. Didn't know we had one.
Look at how curly my hair is. I hate it like that.
It's splendid, Sally. You're looking old.
I think, oh, you know what? When next time somebody tells me I'm old, you know what? It just dawned on me.
You're
Youth,
old?
youth is not an accomplishment. You can do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, yeah.
Old is an accomplishment.
Not everyone gets to this age, boys.
Yeah, youth is not an accomplishment. So quit shining it off like it was something. My birthday is December 2nd.
Okay, let me write that down.
Oh, yeah, because I don't do anything for birthdays. My
Why
response,
not? I always think that's stupid. I don't do anything for birthdays. Birthdays are
no,
dumb.
very
Why? Why are
simple.
birthdays dumb?
No, it's not that they're dumb. It's that I would rather have surprise stuff given to me all year long, and I do. I
Yeah, well,
have great,
give yourself a bonus day. There's no reason with, not having nice things one day.
every day. I don't tell anybody this, but every day I get to do exactly what I want to do. All right. Well, today I spent the weekend uh covering up a skylight in my office because it was screwing up. I found out, good old Mark Rosales, he is really smart. And I
Okay.
was having trouble getting pictures consistently. And so one thing he told me is do not mix light sources. Huh? He said, if you have light sources with different temperatures,
Yep.
your camera is going to get screwed up. So I have this huge skylight above. I have incandescent lights in the ceiling, and then I had regular LED lights. Oh, and then I bought
Yep.
some halogen lights. So
Yep.
what
That'll mess you up.
I covered up the skylight, turned off all of the lights in the area that I take photographs in, and then I just turned on my photo booth. Much better, much better.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I
do a
know.
video with him on just showing him what I'm doing, and so I can get camera settings and everything else kind of down flat.
There was a guy, Jack Richard, Daniel Richard, something in the group who made something just like that. He showed the wavelength spectrum. Here's what incandescent light looks like. Here's what LED light looks like. Here's what fluorescent light looks like. And here is what sunlight looks like. None of these are perfect for sun. So what you're doing when you're trying to recreate the sun is come up with all of these different patterns and temperatures and all that stuff to try to mimic sunlight. And you'll never do it perfect, but with the combination of playing with the settings on your camera and having the right lights, you can get pretty darn close. And then he ran through and, told you what settings to put on the camera, what white balance, what this, what that. And I did it with the iPhone app that you can change stuff, but
Camera Plus.
I can't. Yeah. Camera Plus. I didn't like it because it made the files so darn big that you could only store so many on a phone, and then you had to delete them. And I didn't see and it took me a lot longer to take the photos. So I didn't see a lot of reason or purpose to it.
I did the same thing. Well, and I didn't like it because I would get the settings right, take the next, God damn, they'd change. So I had to move them back. I think that's pilot. I think that's pilot error. Mark said one of the good things about it is it will automatically put all your pictures in one file. So you can pull all of your pictures over to your computer instead of having to go through your regular list of, here's the corgi, and another of the corgi. You just have that day's stuff in there, and then you can get rid of them all at once. So I'm going to try that. Hey, were you on the media call? You were, weren't you?
I was on there. I was on there for a little bit because I was trolling some boys.
Yeah, you're being a jackass, I remember.
Yeah, definitely.
But did you see that Brad was on it?
Yeah. I was on there at the end on
I miss
Brad.
Brad. I miss Brad. I like Brad.
Brad's exceptional, and the fact that he not only sits on the calls but also talks is a real luxury we have.
I like Brad, and I like Jack a whole bunch.
Have you been talking to now you know his name and I don't. Brian?
Yeah, that Brian. No, you never did tell me how to get in touch with him.
Oh, I thought I did.
No, you
Okay,
said
I'll
you were
get
going
it for you.
to. Have you talked to him?
No, no, I figured you had.
Where is he anyway?
God knows.
He belongs in the group. Except, he's so low key that he probably wouldn't talk.
Yep. I know. Yeah, I doubt he might not even talk to us. Who knows?
We need another FlipCon. They're talking now about coming up with a spot. So, I don't know if you remember, somebody said Florida, and they said, yeah, but Tech never leaves his place. And I said, this is easy. Go to Florida, rent a bunch of RVs and circle his house, like a wagon train.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to get lots accomplished today. Oh, and Tuesday I'm going to go to the bins, so I'm going to be gone. Maybe I'll take you with me. We're going to do 3 of the bins up in Portland and just really load up, because people are still not looking for coats and sweaters. They're not pulling those, and I'm getting some really good.
I'm telling you, pick those things up still, even though it seems like it's getting out of that weather. We're just really getting into it.
I talked to New York.
List your
7 feet of
coats.
snow. I lived in Alaska, and I guess we had 7 feet of snow, but man, I can't help but believe I got to look at where I'm shipping all of these coats. And yesterday, out of the 9 I shipped, I had 5 of them were coats.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. That's a good ASP bonus right there. Just be aware.
Yeah.
Just be aware that when summer hits, spring starts hitting, and the ASP goes down, don't get deceived. Things are still good.
Well, how can it be good if the ASP goes down?
Because you're still doing things right. It's the items that you're selling based on the weather that you don't have any control over.
All right. Well,
so just stay with it. Anyways, okay. I will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.